Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, 2019, and I'm doing this reading for Cindy Yang. I went ahead and asked, I wanted to know what was going on with the investigation into Cindy Yang, and surprisingly, she popped up all on her own. She has a lot to say in this reading as a significator for the woman. Okay, so on the first top row, we see the mice, the woman, the tower, the key, the stars. Next, we have the tree, the crossroads, the garden, the man, and the anchor. So if we go ahead and read the top line as in a sequence, as if it were a sentence, it's talking about a corrupt woman within an institution or the government that is the primary person, the key to the network. She is the key to what's taking place in a very large network. Okay, that network has to do with corruption. She has the answer. So a corrupt network, she is the star right here of how the money or the bribes or whatever it is getting into the government, how she is corrupting an institution, the government, and how it's spreading out, or the network within the government. Okay, there's a corrupt government network, and she's being looked at for that. On the second row, we see the tree, the crossroads, the garden, the man, and the anchor. So we can see that there's multiple growth. There's a lot of branching out within a public or a park. This could quite literally be like a park, or because it lands next to the man, we know that he is the president right here, an important person, very significant person. And this is talking about a public office. And this could also be talking about his resort at Mar-a-Lago and his stability there. Okay, when we start paring the reading down this way, we see that there's corrupt growth, or a corruption of the body. Okay, deteriorating the body, something that's eating away at the body, some sort of illness. Some sort of illness that is decaying the physical body, or this could be something that is stealing from something that is branching out. We see that she has multiple avenues. She has choices or options, or there's more than one woman involved, with her being the primary, and there may be another woman involved. Here we see a public office, or which could be the government, an office, an organization, an institution, an enterprise, the government, and here we see the public. So this could be the government office, the office of the presidency. We could also see that quite literally, if there's multiple avenues, we could see that as Trump Tower and Mar-a-Lago, where she's been setting up her networks. Okay, here we see a public man that is stable, or a public man that is pretty secured. Okay, so let me see. The network for the important man that she's set up is pretty solid. Okay, so she may have a solid list of names, okay, of people that are going to be identified. She has been growing. If we start reading it this way, she has been growing within the park or the resort or his properties or parties. That could be at the inauguration, that could be at the RNC, that could be within the country. It's a very large group of people. Okay, so she could be growing a wide network with a very large group of people, and she may have the names to some very prominent individuals here, as well as securing something of importance. And that thing of importance may be the names to more people that are involved in this organization that are helping her corrupt this right here. The office of the presidency, the government offices. I mean, this could go as far as like local, local offices too, because this would be, if we're speaking about it in the terms of like the government, and this is a large group of people, this could be the county, this could be the state, this could be the actual country. So there may be multiple governments that she has engaged in with long-term corruption. Let me see. They're identifying, or they're looking into several avenues. If we knight the key, it knights here to the crossroads. So there's either multiple women involved with this whole corruption scheme, or multiple individuals who are going to be named. Some of those people, because it's here, we could be getting the names of more prominent people within the government, not just the president, but more people within the government that are involved in this group. And we could also be seeing perhaps some celebrities as well that are going to be named in the group or found out through this investigation. She is corrupting or stealing from a group or a community through a network. Okay, so there's a big network of very prominent individuals that are involved. Let me see what else. But she knights here. So she has a connection to him, and not just through the corruption of public office. It looks like, let me see, if I knight the mice with the garden, that's corruption of the community, or corruption within the community, in the park, at his parties, in the network of his organization. If I knight the woman, she knights the man. But there's going to be multiple women that are named, and quite possibly the whole network of men. I'm not seeing the fish, which is money. I'm not seeing the bear, which is also money. But I am seeing the anchor, and some people read that as is another card for career, though I tend to not look at it that way. But it looks like they're looking into her link within the government, the network within that government, the names of people that are involved, who she's been corrupting, identifying the channels here and here, the channels and the network, getting the names of those people, and trying to really understand how that corruption has made it to such a significant level right there within the government, and how in particular this man plays into it. Because as you can see, the key lands right over him. So that's like a flashing red light. Okay. That's like the big neon sign going off saying this is a person of importance. This person is the key. So they may be looking at her to try to identify the names, the channels, the organizations, the inner workings, who's involved in the channel, how she was able to corrupt it, and specifically what his role is in all of it. Okay. So thank you so much for being with me here today. I hope that that was satisfying for all of us that are out there that are curious about what's going on in her investigations. So make sure to leave any comments down below if you want me to ask any more questions. And I'll see you guys again on my next one. Bye. Have a great one.